Hi everyone, this is Sandy with Creating with Art. And are you ready for some football? And it's not Monday Night Football. It's the Super Bowl, which I'm not even sure when it is. I am going to a Super Bowl party and I've been asked to make some food. So I won't get to be home crafting like all the other football widows. So anyway, I made a cute little card for that. And I'm using the SCI paper pad I'm an Athlete. So it's always nice to have at least one or two little paper pads with this type of stuff. Athletic stuff makes a nice boy card, and it's just good to have in your stash, along with maybe one stamp set that's good to go along with it. So I feel pretty good that I have that. So this is again called I'm an Athlete by SCI, and that's what I'm using today. My card is 5.5 by 4 1/4, and I have layered it. And sometimes when I've got a nice cutout and I can get a 5.5 by 4 1/4 with that middle kind of cut out. Once I layer it on top, you can't see that there. So it's a good way of using some of your scraps that you have cut, an image out of from your Cricut or a punch. There are ways to salvage this. Of course, I could cut it and I could probably use this piece to cut my Cricut, but sometimes it's nice. I didn't have to cut into a full sheet of this brown paper. I'm just able to use this. Now I got a question about what kind of paper I use. I am not a paper snob, so I have a lot of Stampin' Up! Paper, which I happen to like some of their colors. I really like this one, which is their espresso. So I do have paper from Stampin' Up! I have Basil paper and reflections, coordinations. I use all of that in my Cricut. I probably use the Stampin' Up! And the reflections paper the most in my Cricut. I do a lot of scrapbooking, so the reflections paper is nice for mini books. So I also use that in my Cricut. And so I'm using this football paper, and it is cut 1/8 of an inch. Actually, it's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. So I think I did that on that one. So you'll see that when I put this paper on there, it's going to cover that big turkey that's in the middle of my card. So I'm going to put that in here, like so. And then I've got a little border, which I used scrap from another project, but also football. And this is, I think this is 1.5. Yeah, it's 1.5 by 4, and it is just going to fit right here. No big thing for that. Now, I think I decided, I think I did it this way, that I was going to put my image on an action wobble. This is my image. This is a teddy bear from the Teddy Bear Parade, cut at 3.5. And I think he came out super cute. He's got little glitter up here, little glitter on his one, which you might not be able to see, holding his little football. Super cute. And I'm going to put him on an action wobble. So the action wobble tells you what side goes on your image and which side goes down. So, let's see. I think I figured that I was going to just kind of put them in the middle. And really, normally I put my base one down first, and then I put this one on. So I don't know what I was doing backwards, but oh well. And the thing about the action wobble is you want to make sure that there's nothing hanging around it that's going to get in the way of wobbling. See? So cute. He's running for a touchdown. Okay. And this is No Guts, No Glory. And it's just stamped on white in this brown. And I just inked the edges. I just kind of swiped it on my ink pad to kind of get the little brown around the edges. This is from Pink by Design Got Game. Highly recommend this stamp set because it's got all the things that you would need if you need any kind of athletic stuff that would work for a lot of different projects. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this way up here at the top because I don't want it to get in the way of my wobbling, okay? So here's my card. My finger's in the way. Oh, see, it's getting in the way. A little bit. I think it's not too bad. So you gotta be careful of that because sometimes it'll get in the way. See, there you go. Thank you for watching today. This is Cindy with Creating with a Heart.